Last year, Honorable Speaker, I saw an incident where a lady collided, I think, with a Bodaboda somewhere in Kitengela. And Kenyans will recall the chaotic scenes of her car being vandalized by other Bodaboda riders, her being assaulted, including police officers who were in the vicinity being stoned as they tried to protect that driver, Honorable Speaker. That chaos, that scenario of chaos cannot be allowed to continue being so. But we have a duty as leaders to also protect the livelihoods of our young people who are making an income out of the Bodaboda sector. And we must protect them. And that is why, Honorable Speaker, I want to agree with Honorable TJ Kajwang that the Committee on Transport and Infrastructure in this House must take it upon themselves, one, to make sure that there is proper order in the public transport sector, not just Bodabodas, the Matatu sector. Many of us miss the Michuki days, and I hope CS Davis Chirchir is listening. It took the late CS Michuki less than 2 weeks to create order in what was otherwise a very disorderly sector. But after Michuki left us, we are slowly creeping back to the old days. But when the former Minister Michuki came in and created order to ensure that we had safety belts, but today, Honorable Speaker, just get into any matatu. How many matatus have safety belts today? How many of them adhere to the speed limits that were set? Yet every day, Kenyans are crying over accidents and losing their families and relatives and friends through road accidents. Sadly, Honorable Speaker, I'm told only this week or last week, there was a headline in one of the dailies where now Bodaboda accidents have overtaken all other forms of accidents in terms of fatalities. Bodabodas are killing more Kenyans and maiming many more than matatus, more than buses, more than trains, more than aeroplanes, Honorable Speaker. We have a responsibility to do that which is right but may not be popular, to protect the lives and livelihoods of our young people. The late Honorable Hassan Kulo, the late Member of Parliament for Banisa. The people of Banisa constituency today do not have a representative and have stayed without a representative for close to a year now. Why? Out of a motor accident occasioned by a Bodaboda. Why? Because we don't adhere to the rules that are there. You are carrying, I remember the case of the late Honorable Kulo. I think it was gas cylinders or some cylinders that were, or mitungis that were tied onto the border on both sides. And it's actually the luggage or whatever cylinders that were tied to the Bodaboda that hit him and led to his death, Honorable Speaker. That may be a member of Parliament, and we may think, Honorable Speaker, or probably Honorable Boni Khalwale may imagine that it cannot get to him because he's a member of Parliament. He has a privilege of having a big car. But you never know, Honorable Speaker. We all walk on these roads. We drive on the same roads with the same Bodaboda riders. If we do not create order, we will only have ourselves to blame. We must not wait for that time of regret. We must do that which is right. Have laws that will regulate the entire public transport sector, Honorable Speaker. Where is order, Honorable Speaker, in this sector? Do we still have a cabinet secretary in charge of this sector? Yet we have a whole state department in charge of transport. How many Kenyans know who the PS for transport is? Honorable Speaker. I am certain if I asked even members here who the principal secretary in charge of transport is, they do not know. You can hear members asking. That is why we miss the late John Michuki. How I wish Honorable Senator Khalwale would get the balls of the late Honorable John Michuki. But we live to do what is right, and I do pray that the Committee of Transport and Infrastructure, which the Honorable TJ Kajwang is a ranking member of, will act to make sure that we have order in the entire sector, Honorable Speaker, so that when we speak about telematics in traffic control in Nairobi and other urban centers, systems alone will not deal with the problem. It has to be systems and our own habits as we drive, as we walk, as we ride on these roads, Honorable Speaker.